guys to spam right now who you're rooting for. Because this is a hard one. ¿A quién le van? ¿Skyster o MySky?
Maister.
¿MySky?
Saludos.
¿Cómo dijiste?
Maister.
MyJ o Skyster, como quieran decirlo, son los favoritos. They're fan favorites as well. But Gluto and Chag have won people's hearts.
Yes.
All across the world. Okay, so this is going to be a fierce match where we all get our heart broken, really, because someone has to go down to losers.
Unfortunately so. But let's see who that's going to be, because it is Skyjay and Maister against Chag and Gluto. Chag and Gluto who have been making strides internationally, but maybe not as far. Still, Skyjay and Maister have done so themselves. And of course, let's see how that goes. And now for this moment, Glutonny is a perfect support character in order for them to be able to, for Wire to be able to snipe out those kills. Also has very, very good kill moves overall. So we're going to be seeing Glutonny going a little bit more on the offense. Glutonny is one of the players that generally tends to be like very, very meticulous with this approach. Sometimes not even going and moving off too much. So naturally, something to take into consideration right here. And within the edge,
yeah, they're just chasing each other out. Maister and Gluto just trying to find who manages to catch their opponent at the ledge first. Of course, first blood is drawn, and it's gonna be Gluto's losing that first stock already. Of course, those trades are gonna be absolutely monumental. It is Chag who loses his first stock as well, so that means that blue team is slightly lagging behind. Not by a lot, because now Maister has lost his first one, but Skyjay trying his best to make the most out of the rage that he sports, and of course, still sitting comfortably in his first stock.
Yep, and that's something. That's already something, because Skyjay is generally, very, very difficult to for him to live this long. Almost died right there. 120%
with a revenge,
still. Yep, barely able to live right there. But then Chag just comes down and simply takes him out, as it should be. We see the revenge come out once again, and that's so difficult for them to be able to deal with. Incineroar is super good in doubles, and here we see the exact why. Because that revenge hits hard every single time that he's able to connect anything at all. See your back air, that's gonna hit hard. Your up smash, forward air, a low and whip, anything goes. It's gonna be a problem. And see Gluto lose that stock right there, as well as Chag and Maister. Skyjay are causing a problem right here for this transnational team.
And Dio covering every single option. The low end was covered by Maister. The high end, the high recovery was covered by Skyjay as well. Absolute control of the ledge. Red team looking phenomenal right now, forcing blue team into their last stock already and racking up damage quickly. You know that as soon as Incineroar is glowing red with fierce passion, you know that you are in absolute danger. Even if he's off stage, he doesn't care. He's ready to come back and catch you as soon as Gluto. Wait, he got hit by the hurl. The hurl of Maister there. Now let's see if Skyjay manages to survive here. He does great recovery yet again. Let's see how much he can do with this rage that he has all pent up.
Let's see right here. Very, very difficult situation right here for the honorary Mexican, the Frenchman. Oh, that's everything for Skyjay stock, but they still have one more. All of a sudden, though, this is looking quite doable for now. If we see one stock loss, of course, it's going to be very difficult, but of course, these are two players that are I just can't go anywhere, bro, because whatever I say about both of these teams,
we love them.
It's just valid for both of them.
It's a mirror, yeah. It applies for both of them. It is Gluto with a glorious waft there to get rid of Skyjay. Now, Maister will have to pull off magic here. Gets the up B knowing. No way.
What is that?
El Windbox! He did it! By the way, if you don't know his history here, one of my first mistakes as a commentator, there was a Windbox related mishap.
Bro, he literally went and he just took his stock.
And just like that, absolutely insane comeback from Chag and Gluto doing clockwork. Gluto with the waft, Chag with the Windbox, absolutely insane. Chat popping off, the venue popping off as well. Yo también te quiero mucho, Chocolate.
Wah with that waft.
Just like that.
Ale Gluto.
It is This is why we love them. They're absolutely great competitors, and these are the kinds of things that they can just pull off at a moment's notice.
Yeah. Yeah, and the thing is, so it's such a very good option right there for Chag in order to be able to just go and just go for that forward smash. But not only
Who
that.
does that though?
Yeah, like who? Nobody does that, bro. Nobody does that. Now we're heading into the second game, straight into Pokemon Stadium once again.
Yep.
However, the advantage is for this team right here, the blue team. After all, they're doing so well after coming off a bit of a break. Oh, it could have been everything
Okay,
else.
nice.
He's still able to come back though, no problem at all. Skyjay has to be very cautious whenever that happens.
Do you know what I'm concerned about now? Skyjay and Maister being so close to taking that game, I have a feeling they're gonna snap into a fifth gear. You know,
Yeah.
they're gonna be ready to. Okay, listen, we had that. That was our game. Let me show you how it's done. Unfortunately, Skyjay is the first one to lose a stock in this second game, and it's not looking pretty good. It is Gluto who's actually doing a phenomenal job at holding that left side of the stage. The edge guarding has been on point, and of course the ledge trapping as well. Look, Gluto gets a jump and makes sure that Skyjay gets stuck under the pineapple, under the little shelf that is PS2, but he does make it back, and it is Gluto who actually manages to lose the first stock there.
Of course, being ever so aware of the circumstance, we see Gluto still
Oh.
holding on to their life. That could be a problem right here. Still going in. No, I haven't seen
two-frame.
any side tilts coming in from Gluto. We see Chag lose that stock off of an interaction right there with Maister. Be careful with that situation. 103% over here from Gluto. Still wary of what it could be. And now, this is exactly what they have in store for us. Right here, ooh, goes in for that nair. Not quite going to be in the hit that he wants, that down air. Gluto is dead. Now we have a situation in which there is a stock difference. That motorcycle, bro, it lasts so long.
Yeah, I mean, we saw it earlier, how it worked out in their favor. Even though at a huge deficit, blue team still managed to bring it back. And of course, Skyjay is looking extremely dangerous right now. Of course, the amount of rage that he had, plus the revenge, he was just one touch away from absolutely eradicating the stock. Now listen, because both Chag and Gluto sitting on their last stock, while Skyjay as well, while Maister still holds the second one, gets the half waft, but nothing out of it. That could have been the game changer, but instead Skyjay manages to survive, and that is going to be the basically the win condition for Gluto is gone now, so they're gonna have to rely on neutral. But watch out, because Skyjay is ready, glowing with a fierce amount of death in his eyes.
Here's the amount of passion. Okay, careful right here. Gluto on his last stock once again, barely avoiding right there that cross chop. And now, very aware, loses it. Oh, that's actually Maister, the one who went down. A little bit of a crossfire, but on the other side, that's Skyjay down once again. We've seen it happen time and time again. And not only that, but I can't really see. No, Gluto does not have waft now though, but still, that's been a very constant thing. Skyjay dying at very early percents off of the awareness that Gluto has.
Yeah, Gluto should be near the half waft, I believe. I don't think he's close to the full one just yet, because he used it earlier against Skyjay, and Maister is struggling quite a lot here. There's a lot of pressure from both of these competitors. He Chag almost catches the up air there. Could have been absolutely crucial. It's not looking pretty for the Game & Watch, who's currently getting tossed left and right every single time he trades sides. It's still in against his favor. Now watch out, because recovery could be extremely dicey. They're both ready. Dash attack hitting with his sour spot. That should have been the stock.
A B, not quite going to be enough. The DI is great right there from Maister. He knows how to avoid those type of situations. Hold rate 41%. Oh, buenos dias, Mandy. Buenos dias, Maister. Right there with the side tilt, and Glutonny taking it once again right here with Chag. This is a 2-0 situation. This is something unprecedented right there for Maister and Skyjay.
Sí, qué difícil. How hard it is for Maister to challenge or fight against two of the best competitors that the world has to offer. Chag has demonstrated time and again, every time he goes out to a different region, you know that he is going to at least put up a show. Maybe not win, he won the last one. Yeah, where was it? Audi Sarabia, I think.
Yeah.
I think it was. Yeah. So he won that one, and Chag's still a great competitor when he is completely driven, completely focused. You know that he can be up there with the best in the world, and that's why he undoubtedly is. Now let's see if Skyjay and Maister manage to wake up, because at this point it's not looking pretty in terms of the previous two games. The second, the one I want to say was a happy coincidence, right?
Yeah.
But this one, the second one, seemed absolutely devastating and in their favor.
Rightfully so. And you see, the thing is, it's simply the way that the adaptation has been working, right? They are able to exploit the opportunities that Maister and Skyjay give up for them right there. And then naturally, whenever they find those opportunities, they do not want to let them go, especially right here. Now, they're the ones in control,
Wow.
they're the ones in the fray, and they're the ones that know that any situation that they want to happen, they can make it happen with correct synergy. And right now, we see the blue team in a very, very difficult disadvantage, unable to take a stock as of this moment.
Either of the stocks, really, because both of them, both Maister and Skyjay got hit, and then they got sent to different sides of the stage. I think there was a bit of a friendly fire there from Maister taking Skyjay stocks. Now let's see what he can do. Of course, that Incineroar is looking really good right now, putting a lot of pressure on that Wario. And even though Mr. Game & Watch is still sitting on his first stock, you know that the Rage is going to allow him to get something done. Still surviving, that'll be absolutely insane skills from Game & Watch. Gets the oil panic to eradicate Gluto's second stock, and just like that, Team Red is looking phenomenal. Maister still in his first stock, Bio.
As it should be for this moment. He's the one that is simply playing a more defensive option right here. Look at the way that he's simply interacting, trying to bait out those panic options that are very, very common within those percentages. Finally goes down, and we see a double one right there. And all of a sudden, the stocks are tied, but the percents not looking too good.
Yeah, Palutena extremely frail at this point. Of course, it's an up smash is going to be enough. We haven't been seeing them quite as often as you'd think from Mr. Game & Watch, but it doesn't matter. Look, Maister going for the judge, getting a #1. Very unfortunate for the Mr. Game & Watch, who actually tried to get a sneaky stock there. It really doesn't matter at this point because Wario is extremely hurt. He's struggling to land, and even though he does get some grabs and he does get some interesting synergy with Chag's Palutena, he's still struggling to get something done on its own. And now that Skyjay has revenge, no!
Oh, he went down with the ship!
What?
But that's not an optimal trade!
I don't know, Chag is caught up all on his own. He could still bring it back if he manages to get rid of Maister early on.
Yes.
But that's still a lot of pressure, a lot of damage on that Palutena.
Of course, you got to be ever so cautious once again of this setup. This is exactly what they were looking for. Just that chef right there into the chair. The breath of life that they needed is right here. And so you know what? Let's take a seat. Let's just reconsider this, because this is a game 4, my friend. A game 4 right here within the past winners finals.
Yeah, you know, this is basically the momentum shifter. A lot of competitors here, specifically in Mexico, take this as the perfect moment to, okay, listen, we're done playing nice. Let's bring out the big guns. Let's bring out the big strats, or maybe some magic that they haven't pulled off, or those secret techs or combos, rather. At this point, they do need to bring everything out, because they need a reverse 3-0 in order to bring the set back. Otherwise, as commanding as they've been looking, Chag and Gluto will find themselves in the winner finals round, who will have to face MK and Big Boss.
Yeah, and the thing is, if whoever wins this one is going to have to face off against a Titan as well within the winners finals, right?
Yeah.
But the thing is, whoever wins that winners finals is also going to be sitting comfortably right there within their within that comically small chair. People tend to think like whenever in grand final they're sitting on a throne right there within winners. I like to think it's like it's the chair that Virgil sits in, but that doesn't matter. Let's go in Pokemon Stadium once again, game 4, and we're heading into what could be the last game, unless Maister and Skyjay tie this up.
Skyster definitely have the right tools to bring this back. We're going into Stadium 2, a fan favorite, and of course, a top player favorite as well.
No, it's not. You hate that.
I'm not a fan. But yeah, just like that, these competitors are going for the hyper aggression. Chag getting a forward smash on Incineroar, getting him off stage once again, and over 100%. It shouldn't take too long in order for that to happen. Of course, taking the perfect moment to charge up that revenge. And listen, as soon as you're off stage, you know that Skyjay will be challenged, but you know that that could be a double-edged sword. Because as soon as you try to get Skyjay off stage, you know that you're basically in his territory as well.
Yep, and that's exactly where he wants. And you know what they say, you got to know your terrain if you want to win. And that's exactly what they know for right now. And they have to try to get that kill on Skyjay if they want to go. Oh my god, that Dia de Compas that we almost see right there. We see the dash attack come in as well. Trade for trade right here. And now, of course, Maister on the ledge. But the thing is, on the ledge, he's not as useful as one would say right here, because they're teaming up right there on Skyjay. 36% that could have, could have gone either way. They've gone into a very, very more difficult situation right here. This is exactly what we're looking for. Nair, Nair, 2-2, waft! And that is Skyjay's second stock. Glutonny looking for these setups, my man, like they're gold right here, because they are.
Yeah, they've been working so far, and that's exactly what differentiates the lead that they have. It's absolutely really hard to deal with it, even though Skyjay is piling up on the rage, the revenge, the aggression, the right reads. It's still not enough, because Gluto is all over this Incineroar, all over this cat who was just trying to get something out of his claws. Unfortunately, he's not being able to. Maister still holding onto his first stock, maybe relying a little bit more on that tanking, the stockpile. Basically, as soon as Skyjay needs them, he will be ready to share them. And even though Maister is not letting go of them just yet, that's exactly what grants Skyjay the opportunity to go for the hyper aggression. And I gotta tell you, Chag is not looking too healthy on this second stock.
Not at all. Ooh, we see it right there, but we see the trade right there, stock for a stock. And in any moment, could be exactly what he needs. Goes in for the DI outside. Great stuff in order to be able to save himself. Glutonny unable to punish that as well. So, of course, that was the optimal play right here. Tries to go in a little bit for the jabs. They're hunting Skyjay right now, bro. They are hunting him down.
That's a target.
Yep. He has a target on his forehead as of this moment. And they want to take him down. We go in for the Nair. Up till not quite going to be enough. Incineroar a little bit on the heavier spectrum right here. Nair not going to kill. That was nerfed ages ago. But we see the dash attack once again, and that's going to be another stock taken right here from Maister. Maister has not... He's died once, bro, in his last stock.
Yeah, I mean, that's the game plan, to be honest. They know that Maister's job is to ensure survivability. Last stock for everybody. Things are extremely even at this point. We really don't know who is going to take this potential last game of the set. It is currently Chag and Gluto who hold the lead. Gluto challenging Skyjay on the right side of the stage, knowing that he can afford what Chag goes for the one. He doesn't get that dead. That is a win condition. So now he needs to find an opportunity to get Skyjay and confirm him off stage, but Revenge will deny that. Back here, and now Maister is fighting on his own against Chag and Gluto.
Right there with the side tilt, not quite going to be enough. 135%. Look at Gluto jumping right there. Jumps of joy! And that's the hallelujah in order to be able to seal it out. Chag and Glutonny advance towards the winter finals. And they're going to be facing off against MK Leo and MK Big Boss, sending Maister and Skyjay towards the loser's bracket. Up until this point, that's something that we saw could have been possibly happening, but of course, we didn't expect it.
Definitely, these competitors are have been a staple for the doubles scene, Maister and Skyjay, and it is actually quite uncharacteristic to see them not this early, because this was a very important qualifying moment. Winners finals is always a milestone, a good step for them to take. Unfortunately, they are going to be moving down to losers. They're going to be fighting whoever wins from Omega Rugal and Spargo, the Tijuana boys, versus Alan Diz and Waka, the Tijuana boys.
Yep, the Tijuana boys, and that's going to be one hell of a
team
match.
kill,
too.
yeah.
Team kill already, but I mean, everything is a team kill at this point.
It is.
Especially so far within the bracket, bro.
Sí.
But I think that's
gonna
going to be it for our block today, ladies and gentlemen. We want to first and foremost thank every single one of you over there within your home, within your car, wherever you are. Thank you for coming in right here to this spectacular demonstration, this symphony of Smash that is right here within Mexico City. We thank you so much.
Yeah, we hope that you keep enjoying Smash Factor 10. We've got some great commentators coming up for you guys to close up the highest point of this double side event. Los queremos muchísimo. We love you all so very much. Thank you so much for tuning in into what Mexico has to offer. My name is Serk. His name